Bitcoin is right now breaking above the most important resistance of this entire region, and in this exact video I will talk about what this means for Bitcoin right now, what are the next targets, and Bitcoin looks to be going more and more exponential, so I will be discussing this and many more important charts on today's update video. So don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video. Can we smash it back above 300? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards this content. First of all, some breaking news. Yesterday, Deutsche Bank announced a partnership to offer Bitcoin custody for institutions. What is a very huge development in my opinion. And as well, we saw that Bitcoin was seeing a little bit of a movement towards the upside due to this. So once again, while we're seeing these massive companies filing for Bitcoin spot ETFs, we're also seeing the banks are trying to offer custody for Bitcoin. So first of all, in the background, everything seems to be growing, but right now here for Bitcoin on that 1 hour time frame, we are clearly seeing an uptake on the price action for Bitcoin right now. What is definitely lovely to see. I think the most important thing to see here is that Bitcoin is actually breaking above this 4 hour resistance, sitting and hanging around at 26.4k level. 26.4k is definitely the most important resistance to be looking at, and it looks to be that Bitcoin clearly broke above this level, and ever since we've done so, Bitcoin has seen a small little continuation towards the upside, and in my opinion right now, we've got the room to grow actually towards this next level, and this next target that is in my opinion sitting and hanging around 27.8k is this previous range high in the market, and in my opinion this is going to be really the level that's going to be acting as resistance next on. So I'm going to keep my eyes wide open. I've been talking about this region of $25,000 on the lower side many times before, and still if Bitcoin were to reject and come down here, $25,000 is going to be still the region where I will be interested to be buying Bitcoin. But in my opinion, a retest of this level right here, hanging around 26.4k, would also really allow a very good opportunity to start to accumulate a new position on Bitcoin. So this is exact the level that I'm looking at. Also, this 25.6k, if we really break below the red box right here, is going to be my next support target. So these are the support targets on the lower side. However, I think there's a lot of room to grow towards the upside since we broke above this resistance, and the next resistance, the big resistance ahead of us, is sitting around 27.8k for Bitcoin on that imminent short term. Looking then at the 12-hour time frame, we're still creating that bullish divergence, as well as for the daily time frame. What is of course beautiful to see. I think this is honestly one of the more beautiful bullish divergence. Bitcoin really created depressive price action towards the downside, and it recovers very quickly with this very stealth bounce. You can see a very similar price action here back in this recent move towards the downside. Bitcoin really depressively going down, and then out of nowhere it reversed very quickly towards the upside. And as well, at that point we were creating higher lows on the RSI, and currently as well we're creating these higher lows on the RSI. So I think it's a very similar move in my opinion compared to this last move towards the upside. So that is also getting myself actually quite excited. And yes, once again guys, zooming out, it's stupid to short Bitcoin at support, and $25,000 was massive support for Bitcoin, and I've talked about this many times before. Previously around, it acted as resistance, and right now it is providing support. So this is a very good development. Once again, the price action of Bitcoin, we saw first of all that Bitcoin found support on that lower side, and really that liquidity was laying around $25,000 was grabbed, and then Bitcoin moved towards the upside, and potentially we could start to see that Bitcoin is going to create somewhat of a W pattern right here. And if we really created a move back to 31,000 US dollars, we will create a perfect W pattern, and that would really mean a far greater move in my opinion for Bitcoin. And if we then manage to be breaking above that 32,000 US dollar resistance, we can really start to see Bitcoin potentially scoop up towards 37 to 38,000 dollars. That is a thing to talk about if we see that push towards the upside, and if Bitcoin breaks above 30,000 US dollars, sorry, 32,000 US dollars. So I will be talking about that more once that really is going to be happening. But first of all, we still got this massive downward sloping resistance line ahead of us, and first of all, I want to see Bitcoin break above this level. Since we're right now still trading in a bear trend, we should be still approaching and expecting that Bitcoin is probably going to continue to set lower lows. Since yes, we are still in a bearish trend, so I would not necessarily expect that Bitcoin is going to easily bounce back towards the upside. So if you want to be trading this market, don't forget to check out the links in the description. What is very interesting, funding rates is extremely negative, what means that if you're longing Bitcoin, you're literally getting paid to be in a position. What is very interesting, since a lot of people are actually shorting Bitcoin while we were bouncing towards the upside, what makes it a very interesting case in my opinion to potentially see Bitcoin continue this move towards the upside. So if you're interested in trading, go to the link description. By depositing $100, you can claim a free 1,000 US dollars Bitcoin long or short position, and all you need need to do here is go to the link description of today's video here, deposit $100, and you can get a free 1,000 US dollars Bitcoin or XRP position. Super valuable. It's only valid for another 46 days here, so go to the link description to claim this insane deposit bonus. Further on, pretty interesting. We saw the death cross happening for Bitcoin, and straight away we are pumping towards the upside. You can clearly see also the 200 daily moving average, this green line right here, acted as resistance last time around here, so this is also going to be a level where I will keep my eyes wide open on. And as well, on the 3-day time frame, we can currently see here Bitcoin is really creating that hidden bullish divergence right here as well, and due to that, I will be expecting we are going to see that reversal in this market happening. And yes, if this reversal really is happening, I think my target is going to be 30.8k, and if we then manage to be breaking above 30.8k, like I said earlier, $37,000 is going to be the level to watch here. So this is a little bit more of a zoomed out view on Bitcoin. We're creating a gigantic ascending triangle, and basically what we're currently seeing here is that Bitcoin on the weekly time frame is retesting that downward sloping resistance line. It's retesting that weekly horizontal support, and I mean, it would be stupid to short Bitcoin on support. That's at least not a strategy that I am doing. If Bitcoin, however, breaks down here, my price target is going to be 22,000 US dollars. I don't think it's going to go much lower, but currently Bitcoin weekly time frame is really starting to see a small bounce from off this level, what is lovely to see. Small update on Ethereum here. While Ethereum has also been going down quite heavily, we are currently sitting at very important support. You can clearly see an upward sloping support line where Ethereum has been bouncing from several times before on the weekly time frame. So I have opened up a small long position on Ethereum exactly on the support line, and I firstly think this is going to be a very interesting trend to keep on watching. You can clearly see also the resistance on the top side hanging around 2100 US dollars, and yeah, that's the same level for Bitcoin of that 32,000 US dollars. So if Ethereum breaks above that level, I personally really think we could see a gigantic continuation towards the upside. So that was it for me in today's update video. I truly hope you did enjoy it. If you did so, don't forget to slap up the like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.